A cold Texas desert night. Engines roar to life. The sky explodes in flames. And as the world watches, a man stands in silence. He doesn't smile. He doesn't celebrate. Because to him, none of this is victory. It's just the next step in a plan almost no one understands. That man is Elon Musk, and this is the real story of SpaceX, how it turned the impossible into routine, and why that should make you rethink everything you know about vision, risk, and purpose. The start of the chaos. In 2008, SpaceX was almost gone. 3 rockets in a row had failed. Money had run out. Engineers slept on the floor. News outlets were already writing the company's goodbye. But Musk didn't back down. While everyone shouted stop, he whispered, "One more." The 4th rocket, Falcon 1, finally went up, and with it, a new age was born. This isn't just a story about rockets, it's a story about obsession, about using failure as fuel and embarrassment as motivation. And here's the first lesson. While you're afraid to fall, there are people out there building engines from the pieces of their own crashes. The real goal. SpaceX wasn't made just to launch rockets. It was made to make sure humanity stays alive. While governments talk about saving the planet, Musk is quietly getting ready to leave it. While the world debates politics, he's building a new future. The mission is clear, cold, and huge. Make life multiplanetary. But behind this dream is a plan that reveals the secret to every massive success. Act fast while everyone else is still comfortable. SpaceX doesn't wait for Earth to fall apart, it expects it. And you, what are you expecting? Are you waiting for disaster before you move? The product that means everything. The rocket, the heart of SpaceX. But it's not just engines and metal. It's a mirror of life itself. Think about it. Every rocket needs power to beat gravity, just like every person needs purpose to rise above fear. Every launch carries risk, explosions, and failure. But only those who dare to explode can ever reach space. Most people stay stuck on the ground, held back by fear of falling. SpaceX learned how to fall fast, fix fast, and rise again. And you, do you dare to launch your own rocket, your business, your dream, your idea? The Musk way. Elon Musk isn't lucky. He's a ruthless planner. He knows every company needs a spark, something that breaks through fear. So he built a culture that makes failure normal. Fail fast. Repeat until it works. Destroy your own success before someone else does. When a rocket explodes, Musk doesn't see tragedy. He sees data. He sees progress. And each mistake brings him one step closer to Mars. Now ask yourself, how many times did you stop because you were scared to fail? How many dreams have you delayed, waiting for the right time? SpaceX proves that the right time doesn't come, you create it. The cold plan. Musk doesn't lead like a dreamer, he leads like a general. He calculates, he tests, he breaks, he rebuilds. SpaceX wasn't born out of romance, it was born out of survival. To make life multiplanetary, not for fame, but because Musk believes Earth won't last forever. And while the world talks about comfort, SpaceX builds the way out. What are you building? The power to see ahead. Remember when everyone laughed at the idea of a rocket landing upright? Impossible, they said. But it landed, again and again. While others wasted billions on rockets they threw away, SpaceX was already 10 years ahead, reusing what others destroyed. The secret? Seeing ahead. While the world reacts, Musk predicts. Now ask yourself, how many times did you fail, not because you weren't good enough, but because you were always a step behind? The machine of big dreams. SpaceX doesn't sleep. While you watch Netflix, its engineers are calculating paths to Mars. While you complain about Monday, they're assembling rockets in the desert. While you say, one day I'll try, Musk says, today or never. Every launch reminds us, the future doesn't wait. Space doesn't have patience for slow people. SpaceX doesn't run on luck. It runs on engineering, hard work, and endless testing. That's where the world splits, between those who dream and those who do. Today, SpaceX doesn't just make rockets, it makes the future of travel, communication, and survival. With Starlink, it connects the most remote parts of the Earth. With Starship, it prepares for the leap to Mars. With Falcon Heavy, it carries satellites and dreams beyond Earth's edge. But behind all of this is something darker. Musk believes the world is wearing out, and only those who master vision and engineering will survive the collapse. SpaceX doesn't wait for disaster. It builds the escape plan. And you, do you have one? The secret few know. There's something few people know about SpaceX. Inside secret hangars in California, engineers fake failure on purpose. Engines explode, fuel leaks, sensors fail, commands are lost, and the system must still work. Sounds crazy? That's the point. While other companies train for success, SpaceX trains to survive chaos. That's why their rockets seem almost alive. They learn, adapt, and fight back. SpaceX doesn't fear failure, it invites it. For SpaceX, failure isn't a mistake, it's a step, it's data. The Falcon 1 failed 3 times before it flew. 3 times. Any other company would have quit. But on the 4th try, it rose. Failure was part of the design. Maybe your failures are too. Tests from life to see how much you can take before giving up. The SpaceX Mirror. SpaceX is a mirror of real life. You can keep watching from the ground or start building your own rocket. You can talk about the future or create it. Every launch carries a silent message. While you wait, someone is doing the impossible. SpaceX isn't just about Mars. It's about mindset, about courage, about breaking limits. The final choice. Today, you have 2 choices. Keep watching the sky, wondering how, or look in the mirror and start doing. SpaceX doesn't wait for permission. It builds, it fails, it explodes, it starts again, and it wins. Maybe Musk's secret isn't genius. Maybe it's persistence. The power to keep going when everyone else quits. So ask yourself, are you watching the future, or is the future leaving you behind? Space doesn't forgive waiting. and neither does life. If you want to see how SpaceX really works, no rumors, go to the real sources, the official SpaceX website for press releases and launch manifests, live webcasts of rocket launches, real data, real tests, NASA, FAA, FCC reports for public records and contracts, Ars Technica, Space News, IEEE Spectrum, and Bloomberg for deep analysis, government contracts and public patents for proof of projects, engineer profiles on X and LinkedIn for behind-the-scenes stories, and if you can, visit Cape Canaveral or Boca Chica to feel the engines shake the ground, because seeing it yourself changes everything. Now that you know the truth, do you want me to dive next into Tesla and show how Musk's mind reshaped mobility? Or would you rather explore Deloitte and uncover how silent consulting giants shape the world behind the scenes? Tell me in the comments, because the journey is just beginning.